the data that you collect, what is that relationship that you have with a lot of these providers? Are they willing to, do they own the data? Do you now own the data? What is that relationship like?
Yeah.
Can you share this data with other people? How
So
does that
the
work?
the customers own their own data, and then of course they provide us with the ability to first and foremost serve that data back to them. As it comes into our system, we need to be able to put it into our cloud storage and put it into the portal so that they then have access to it. We also have the ability to use the data provided it's fully de-identified and aggregated to build out features that help to improve the service. Building out these uh, after the fact analysis tools to generate highlights in the videos, identify instruments in the videos. So we have the ability to do that. We don't share the data with any third parties. Even in our relationship with pharmaceutical companies, what we're actually doing is not sharing any of that data back to the pharma companies. We simply surface data to the providers themselves. So when we work with a hospital system, we analyze their data and then we let that hospital system know, hey, here are the patients in your population that you should be targeting. So we don't do any of that patient outreach. The pharma companies don't do that patient outreach. It's all based on the providers themselves working within their population. We think that's it's really important. The providers should be the ones that own that patient relationship. It's not our place to step in there, and it's certainly not the pharma company's place to step in either.
Well, I guess it's also definitely within their benefit to have that insight into their existing customer base or their patients, and
Yeah, and
being
that
able for no one to step in.
yeah, that's what I think is most exciting is, most large hospital systems, they're really excited about clinical research, and patients obviously like at least knowing what research is available to them. And right now, what you find is in a lot of academic hospital systems, the trial takes place at kind of the central university campus. But places like Stanford or Northwestern, they're owning and operating community hospitals far and wide in their geographic region. And in our opinion, and lots of the physicians that we speak with at the main university centers, they feel like there's a enormous number of patients out in the community that are not really being exposed to research right now. And that's where we think Virgo can really fill the gap is to surface those patients out in the community and let the hospital systems at least reach out to those patients and say, hey, you might be 50 miles away from Northwestern Central Campus, but there's a great research opportunity for you if you want to come into the main university and participate in research. And I think that's really exciting from the hospital's perspectives, the doctor's perspectives, and of course the patient's perspectives to just know what sort of research is out there for them.